was, as they say, a simpler time. Afternoon Disney cartoons reigned supreme. We spent Friday evenings browsing our local Blockbuster for the latest hit movies. And video games were traded on the playground at recess because, well, GameStop didn't exist. Actually, now that I think about it, it wasn't a simpler time. Today I can instantly watch any movie or download any game without my fat ass ever leaving the couch. Technology has vastly improved since the 1990s, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't want a time machine so I could temporarily visit. Kinda like a divorced dad who drops in and only sticks around for the good stuff. That totally sounds like the 90s. We're calling this segment Forgotten Stuff of the 90s. Yeah, I know some of you probably remember quite a few of these things, but just pretend like you forgot about them. It's more fun this way. Man, where to begin? How about with something I don't fully understand? Lisa Frank. Who the hell is Lisa Frank, and why is her colorful shit all over my Kmart? Girls went crazy over this crap. I should know, I have several sisters. You ever wonder what it would be like to take acid derived from an actual rainbow? Just stare at a Lisa Frank poster for like 20 minutes. I hope you survive. Next up, Trapper Keepers. If I close my eyes and imagine one right in front of me, I can still smell the toxic plastic. Either that's my imagination or those damn things gave me nose cancer. What exactly am I trapping here? Because everything is easily accessible if I correctly remember where Now I get it. It has extra dimensional pockets, so your homework would get trapped in that bitch forever. I almost flunked the 6th grade. That's funny. Holy crap, they made a Lisa Frank Trapper Keeper. Of course they did. Anyone remember how to play Pogs? Because I don't. They had a Pog for just about every movie, sitcom, cartoon, superhero, supervillain, video game, and just about anything else you can imagine. What the hell was the point of it all? It made me just want to chuck that slammer puck in the face of my opponent, burn all his pogs, and be done with the unhealthy obsession once and for all. Thankfully it died out on its own and no one got hurt, except for the investors. Fruit Stripe Gum. You remember the delicious gum that tastes like paper after about 15 seconds? I don't know why, but for some reason I associate this gum with Toys R Us. I feel like they had a partnership. Anytime I was in the checkout lane, I would be bombarded by the colorful packaging and that goddamn zebra taunting me. He always managed to trick me into believing that his gum was superior to others, and I would instantly regret my purchase. And the gum wrapper tattoos were shit, by the way. Apparently this stuff is still around, collecting dust in the dark corners of small town candy stores. I guess they had a lot of stock left over from 1992. Anyone remember how you could rent movies from grocery stores? Yeah, that's weird. Who rents movies from Randall's? Only freaks do that. All the cool people go to Blockbuster and the even cooler people go to Hollywood Video. Admittedly, I was one of those grocery store renters, but only when I had to be, which was basically when they had Tremors in stock. I love that movie. I know Handy Snacks are still around. Don't buy them. They are not as good as you remember. Trust me. But do you remember Dunkaroos? You know, the same concept but with little cookies and sweet sugary icing instead of 40-week-old crackers and some fake-ass cheese product? The kid at the lunch table with the Dunkaroos was always having a good day. What an asshole. Hey, all you kids who hate Michelle Obama for removing real sugar from your schools. You know what was actually responsible for that? Fucking Fruitopia. You couldn't walk into a high school or a middle school without running into one of those vending machines. I swear to God this stuff was pure syrup. Especially the green flavor, because that shit would burn the back of my throat. Fruitopia turned countless numbers of young adolescent children into little diabetic sugar devils. May the force be with you if you were a teacher in the late 90s. And last, but certainly not least, the girl who stole my heart and never gave it back. Alex Mack. She disappeared shortly after starring in a film alongside Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Why do I know that? Jealousy is powerful as fuck. That's all from me, guys. I hope this video reminded you to check on your Tamagotchis because they're probably dead. I also hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you know what to do. Don't make me ask. I don't want to be one of those new tubers. Come on, show me some love. If not for the algorithm, then for my self-confidence.